everybody, it's your friend Kevin on Friday, September the 9th, 2022, and obviously it is a rather sad and somber day across the globe, particularly the folks in Great Britain and the Commonwealth, but I believe, Canada, Australia, which is included in the Commonwealth, are mourning the sad passing of Queen Elizabeth II and the end of the Elizabethan era as we know it. Many messages I got from folks yesterday, and thank you so much for them. It has been, oddly enough, I believe 30 years ago in May that I became a United States citizen. Many have asked me if I have, if you give up your British citizenship. No, not really. I can still claim it as a birthright, although I've not lived in that country. So there is a part of me which still feels patriotic because I grew up with royal family and obviously the Queen is a monarch, but I haven't lived in that country for a long time. Next year will be, or the year, well, let's see, 1985 is when I moved to the US. Anyway, nearly 40 years. Still, memories of her, and obviously seeing footage of the family brings back lots of things for me personally. And yesterday I was listening to a newscast, offbeat newscast, not a main newscast, and the presenter said that Great Britain had lost an anchor, and I'd say the world really had lost an anchor. It is these iconic individuals, these folks, matriarchs, patriarchs, that we remember for their dedication, their loyalty, and really their unwavering service. The woman never took a personal day, always showed up, was always kind and giving to others, always thought of her subjects and other people before herself. And I think in those respects, despite all of the somewhat scandals that newspapers, news feed, because that's really what that is, she kept going. She kept being who she was, and without wavering, without really changing who she was at 20 something, 25 when she became the Queen, to who she was at 96 when she passed. Anyway, sad day, and a reminder. Interesting. Let's get to today's card because this is pretty significant and quite odd. Let's go over to the cards. Anyway, I pull these cards on a Sunday for the week, and then each day, if there's time, I go in and give a deeper dive. No word of a lie, I pulled this on Sunday, and today's card is the Queen of Water, which is tender-heartedness, empathetic, patient, and loving. This basically sums up who and what Queen Elizabeth was, and I just find it not odd, strange, but rather interesting that this card should pop up for today. And it reminds me that no matter what, there is a force at play 24/7 working with us, reminding us, giving these nudges and these big reminders, really, that there's a presence with us. So this card is really about relationships, developing them on a new level, trusting the intuition, that's a relationship with yourself, and caring for yourself and others. So that's the general message that angels want you to have today. So what and who is the meaning of the Queen of Water? Well, it's a very emotional card. Incidentally, we're in the full moon of Pisces that happens tomorrow, which Pisces being an emotional sign of the zodiac, a water sign, and a full moon brings up emotions. But this card particularly is asking us to care for others, and also see that we nurture that same level of care within ourselves as much as possible. At this time, especially when something like this happens, feelings run deep. And there's likely to be some very significant thoughts, changes, feelings going on in the relationship we have with other people, whether they're romantic or even platonic. This card has profound psychic abilities, like we've seen the death of the Queen, and then here comes the Queen of Water card, which we chose on Sunday. So the other part to that I want to say is pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to what your guides, your gut feeling, your initial responses are to how you're feeling, or even pray, universe, what would you have me do today? Where would you have me go today? Who would you have me speak to today? And what would you have me say to them? And thank you for your presence. It feels good to know that you're here helping and assisting me in my purpose. Um, on this card, we see a mermaid floating on top of the water, and she's got her wings out, which is very symbolic of mer people. And the sky there's a break in the cloud through which bright star shines. So it's saying that we've got this direct connection with the divine. Now, the Queen of Water's number is 49. So we're asked to be of assistance with that number to those around us as well as ourselves. Remember, take care of yourself as well as taking care of other people, meaning don't expel all of your personal energy. The world needs all of us at work to be part of a divine purpose. So we can ask our angels for guidance, we can ask our friends for guidance, but this is about togetherness. Now, the number 49 reduces to a 4, and that's the energy of angels, and the need to seek their help and our help makes everything we want to do get amplified. Astrology, this is the sign of Cancer, but it's also got a tinge of Gemini in it. Cancer is all about nurturing and caring and loving and kindness through and through. And then the Gemini energy makes the Queen an incredible communicator, as well as being we are well advised to follow whatever messages and thoughts and guidance would come from this card, especially in matters as it relates to this card. Let me go back over here. There we go. So I hope that helps. Get in touch with your nurturing side. Think about ways that you can fulfill your purpose. As I say this, I'm reminded of that original speech that she gave when she went out to Kenya with the Duke of Edinburgh, and she said that something about and during my reign, no matter how short or how long, I should dedicate my service to you, and this and that. And it was a bit like she fulfilled her purpose. And it's reminding me that we all have a purpose. We have a purpose to nurture and help our fellow man. We have a purpose to honor and help the planet. I personally, I don't know about you, think that I've been reading lately some wonderful quotes. What comes up is Jim Henson, the creator of the Muppets, who said all he ever wanted to do in life was to make the world better than what it was when he came into it. And I feel like that's profound. That's really the whole thing. If we made a pledge before we came into physical embodiment and said, listen, this is what I want to do when I go. I want to do whatever I need to do to help fellow man. Anyway, hope that's given you something to think about. Listen, lots of love. Thanks so much for tuning in, paying attention, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.